Texas, the heart of American independence, a land of cattle, oil, and unapologetic swagger. But even the Lone Star State isn't immune to global politics. Texas is the second largest economy in the United States. It leads the nation in oil and gas production, ranks near the top in agriculture, and exports billions globally, including to Canada. But that strength is exactly why it's so exposed. When the United States slapped tariffs on Canadian aluminum, steel, and softwood lumber, Canada struck back, not just at Washington, but at specific states. Texas, with its oil rigs, cattle ranches, and sprawling ag industry, suddenly became a bullseye. Let's start with oil. Canadian crude has always been a competitor, but now it's a threat. Thanks to the United States-Canada free trade agreements of the past, refineries in Texas built their systems to process heavy Canadian oil. Cheap, abundant, and reliable. But with tariffs disrupting flow and Canadian producers rerouting toward Asia, Texas refineries are left scrambling.
Without Canadian supply, we're paying more for lower-grade crude. That affects gas prices, exports, and jobs across the Gulf. And don't forget the Keystone XL pipeline debacle, Canada remembers.
Now head west and you'll hit another Texas stronghold: agriculture. Texas cattle producers rely heavily on North American trade to move beef. When Canada slapped counter-tariffs on United States beef, Texan ranchers felt it immediately. Prices dropped, exports slowed. Meanwhile, Canadian beef quietly replaced it in Asian and European markets. And then there's cotton, often shipped north for processing or packaging. Add tariffs to the mix, and suddenly Texas cotton doesn't look so profitable. It's like we picked a fight with our customer. Now we're just sitting on the porch waiting for someone to come back. Texas leaders love a good trade fight, at least on camera. Governor statements, local rallies, and a whole lot of America First speeches flood the airwaves. But behind closed doors, worry. Big business in Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio is pushing back. The energy sector needs trade. The ag sector needs markets. And tariffs? They're just tightening the noose.
We're not winning, we're just bleeding slowly.
You want to see where the trade war really hurts? Drive through small-town Texas. Communities that rely on exports are seeing freight companies cancel routes. Equipment dealers are losing Canadian suppliers. Even feed prices have jumped because of new cross-border duties. In the Panhandle, one ranching town lost 3 businesses in 6 months. This isn't just politics anymore, it's survival. So here's the big question. Does Texas still want this trade war? Publicly, many say yes. But privately, they're rethinking the strategy. Because every day this continues, more Texans are realizing something uncomfortable. We need Canada more than we thought. Texas may be feeling the heat, but up north in Big Sky country, the storm is just beginning. When Canadian tariffs hit cattle, wheat, and timber, Montana didn't just lose money, it lost its grip on economic stability. Stick around, because what's happening out there might be the most quietly devastating chapter of this entire trade war.